And does Matt have any habits daily that you do or perform to increase your health or mindset or?
Daily, like of course I spend my daily time at the gym. And So in terms of like productivity habits or just like life hacks, like
Uh,
I'm like it's funny. I do have a couple of habits that I do whenever I'm feeling unmotivated. And it was this kind of adaptation from this Brian Tracy thing, where you wake up. I'll wake up. I'll do this IMs first thing in the morning. Wake up in the morning, and I'll do it for 21 days straight. And then when I need more motivation, I'll go back and I'll do the same thing where I wake up and I talk about myself in future tense. You know, I am living with such and such. You really define what you want in the future, and you set immediate dates, and you write 10 statements up and down. You set those up, and then afterwards, I write down 3 immediate actions that I need to accomplish right there and then before I begin my day, and another 7 actions I need to accomplish during the day. I do a lot of journaling and writing and goal setting, and and I don't know, aside from that, just the fitness stuff is really, really important to me, and starting to learn to take a little bit more time. Spend a lot of time in front of the computer, but starting to take little breaks, micro breaks, where I just go out and spend time with my girlfriend and just hang out and make sure that I take, even if it's only 15 or 20 minutes just to refresh my brain. Go and spend time with your family. Go out and spend a minute just staring off. Costa Rica here is beautiful. We have a really nice view. Just go out and realize that the world is more around you than your kind of immediate peripheral. I do a lot of that lately, just little checks. What about you, Anders? I'm curious. Daily
yeah,
habits.
and I know that you probably do more habits than you can know that you can say right now because you have done this for so long and you have stayed lean for a long time. And if you stay lean for a long time, you have a lot of habits that work for you because you're not magical. You need to look after your calories and everything like everyone else. You're
Of
amazing,
course.
but you need to care about that as well. And I actually do a lot of them because for if I go back 2 years, I started to be depressed, and I've been depressed for over 2 years. At this time, I also had a kid, which didn't make it easier. It actually made it harder because I had to adapt while I was feeling low. But I actually started to break free from that in December, and then for real starting from March. And what I started to do is I started to add daily habits every day to get some structure. And right now I go up at 4:30 every day. And this is not because I want to be more productive. I go up because I want to be I want to show gratitude towards the day. I want to go up, and I feel like, oh, I don't want to go up. That's a lot of the day, especially when I don't sleep a lot, like right now. Uh, but I go up and I feel, okay, I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna be grateful that I'm alive and that I have this opportunity to fulfill this day. So that's the first step. So instead of going up for some outer motivation, I do it from the inside, and I want to do something. And I start by going into the shower and get ready, and I get dressed and I put on a shirt. I work from home, but I do it anyway because I want to represent myself. I shave, I fix my hair, even though I only go upstairs. I sleep downstairs, I go up, and I get dressed for success, really. And this is, it's not that I want to show other people because I sit at home. I do this because I want to show myself that I can perform, and I can actually take care of myself. I can take this serious. And then I go and then I read. The first thing I do, and I don't read a book. I don't read 200 pages. I read a few pages of some kind of philosophy. And right now I read Stoic words, and so, and this helps me to start my mindset and start to change it from the depression mindset, because the only thing you need to do to get rid of depression is start to do what people that are not depressed, what they are doing. That's the only thing you need to do, really. You just need to change, but it's impossible to do while you're depressed. So
Yeah.
I read, and then I journal, and I write something. Perhaps it was something that I got from this text that I read, or some thought I had for the last few days, or I remind myself of why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I remind myself I go up early to show that I'm grateful. Because if I continue to practice, then I will succeed. If I just do something, I forget why I do it, I'm not gonna fall through. I'm gonna give up.
Yeah. I love that, Anders, and it's really cool that you're so open about some of your struggles, because there are a lot of people who suffer with depression And I think, like, of course, myself included, we've talked, like, you go through ups and downs. I think I'm you know, but I grew up with it in the family, and mental health is like, really, really serious issues. So it's cool that you're so open and transparent about that. And I think a lot of what you're saying is absolutely bang on. It's a crazy world right now. Like when you really sit back and you watch the headlines and everything else, like the world is or at least sold to us as a crazy world.